Hi there, tech people. I'm Sean Worker, your host of Adapters TechX, where we explore the business fads and trends of everything that's in the broader services sector, including hospitality, travel, tourism, retail, and services around the edges. Glenn, it is a pleasure to have you. And it's unusual that I'm in the left seat. Normally, I'm like in the right
Right?
seat as we're looking at it.
I'm kind of liking it as well because you're firmly in charge today. I don't have to do much work. And I did want to say, yeah, 700 shows, 2 of them are good. I'll let you guys figure out what goes on.
And, is there a prize for those that can find the two good ones?
No, because you'll probably have to listen to 698 not so good ones.
Wow.
So, yeah,
So,
what are you
well,
going to do? Just kidding. We're doing great shows every single day where we get to talk to the top people in hospitality and we get to share and learn and really create the equation of 1 + 1 = 3.
Glenn, you've seen a lot out there over the last number of years and, your years in journalism. But more importantly, you get to talk, as you said, to hundreds of people
Yeah.
and groups. And so over the last couple of years, let's count it down, 3, 2, 1. When you think of technology, the use of technology, what's the last 3 years been like from your perspective to, let's say, yesterday?
Right. Well, it's hard to say. And of course, I'm going to be talking in generalizations. And there are some people that are extremely technology forward, where some have barely noticed that we've gone beyond rotary phones. So the truth lies somewhere in between, right? But I think over the last year or so, people are starting to finally wake up en masse to understand that technology is not a buzzword. It's really the future of hospitality. And in order to be successful in the future, with all of the headwinds that are facing not only the hotel industry, but global economics as well, I think they realize that that's going to be the solution they need in order to streamline operations, achieve higher profitability, and drive that customer loyalty.
And have you seen much change, let's say, in the last 2 years versus the last 6 months? What's standing out as working?
All right. So I see things that are working, but I think it's right now, it's more of an attitudinal shift that I'm seeing out there, that acknowledgement that things must change and people are trying to figure out what they're going to do with their tech stack to move that in the future. Right. So that is kind of where we are. But in the instances where I'm seeing fundamental change, I think there are 2 groups of people, ones that are starting from scratch, that are going straight to the cloud and putting together a suite of products and services that are already designed to be with each other, versus the other group of hoteliers out there that are still dealing with legacy systems and figuring out how they're going to create a patchwork quilt of solutions that actually works instead of is just being put in there for the sake of being put in there.
So with your ability to, get the offline conversations, not
Mhm.
on the show,
Yeah.
right? What's your sense about when they're doing due diligence on the tech stack and the peripheral services? Is that top of mind or is it bottom of drawer?
I'm not hearing any conversation about that at all. I hear real estate assets, brands portfolio, pips that need to be done, but I have not heard anything in the context of the technology that is operating those hotels or helping the hotels move forward.
And why do you is that because they think that it's tech is just really an enabler and we're going to figure it out? It's not, or is it's not top of mind and it's not important, it's all about the real estate? And or is it some other reason?
I think you're right about that. It's actually more about the real estate and stuff. If you think about it, the folks that are in those positions of power now, generally somebody who's 50 years or older, right? There are some younger CEOs. I like Sloan, for example, Sloan Dean over at Remington, but most people are over 50. So they approach technology in a different way. They're used to doing things the way that they've always done things. Very real estate minded, operationally focused, but not technologically savvy. There's this great disconnect that I still going on with how we as individuals utilize technology in our lives compared to then how that CEO thinks about how technology should be used, even though they're using technology in a completely different way than they think it should be used in their hotels.
So, again, in over 700 shows, a huge depth, a strong depth of knowledge, just shifting gear to experiences now.
That's right.
And we're talking about optimization. We're in an environment of increased inflation, rampant need for labor. Are
Mhm.
you, what are the uses of technology that the people you're talking to? Are they talking about how to attract labor through technology by utilizing different types of platforms like TikTok
Right.
or something more avant-garde
Right.
to attract people?
Right. Funny you should say that. I'm just starting to see the first indications of that. I was watching a YouTube video recently that had nothing to do with hospitality. And there was an ad that came on for an American based hotel company that features water parks called Great Wolf Lodge. Their whole ad was, come join our team, great camaraderie, great career path forward, and adding meaning to your life. I thought that was something that really gets to where your potential employees are focused while giving them reasons to engage with you as a company. It's much, much different than the traditional ways that we've seen things, which a lot of times is, pray and hope for the best.
So so that's the people side. Now on the guest experience side, what's coming up in your shows that is saying, wow, that's different. They're really going to get to the heart and mind of that demographic. They're really going to get to the heart of the wallet of that demographic.
Right. And again, we're talking about forward-thinking companies and the ones that are still thinking like it's 1999, right? We don't want to party like it's 1999. We got to start partying like the 2020s. And the hotels that are doing that successfully are the ones rethinking that technology from the ground up, acknowledging that all the systems that have been in place up till now probably is not the best solution going forward. We need modern solutions for modern audiences that are going to get to understand the fundamentals of how people behave and when they're going to want to come to your hotels, how they're going to want to experience those hotels, and what is their threshold for paying for all of the experiences that you offer within that physical building.
So, we're wrapping up here now in our quick hit. So now it's your time for tips and takes. What do we all need to walk away with as a tech family to go do this, not that?
All right. First of all, it's an honor to be allowed to deliver the tips and take something which is traditionally your purview. But I would say nothing is sacrosanct over there. You must rethink everything. Sean, for the last 10, 15 years, I've been on the road when I do keynote speeches talking about rethinking conventional thinking. That holds true today. Just because the people at the hotel conference are saying something with confidence doesn't mean that's real or true. Separate yourselves from group think and think about the way you live your life, the way you travel when you're on business, the way you vacation, and utilize that as a framework in order to help create more profitable businesses that you happen to operate and own.
It is really excellent that we've had the time to spend with Glenn. And I think it's a message when we think about what is the fit and the culture. Our organizations came together to create something that is really based on storytelling and asking great questions. And we feel that there is a great pride in that great questions hopefully inspire fabulous answers, which then translates into a monetizable business for you. We're here to find the tips, the takes, the pits, the pitfalls, and the potholes. And that can extend to your business. We ask great questions. We look for the story, and we've got a wealth of knowledge and connections to be able to bring that story to your business. Additionally, keep on listening. Tune in to No Vacancy. My big call out here is to Hunter Gatherer and the team over there led by Art Lowry. And of course, the team at No Vacancy that we all partner to bring you great messages across the United States, the Americas, Europe, United Kingdom, and as well as Middle East. So think about us.
Mars. I can't wait for that.
Mars, yeah. Well, that's Twitter. Here we come on in a Tesla. So it's great to have everybody. Thanks again, and keep on looking, and more importantly, keep on questioning.